The army of Judah was paralyzed by fear when they heard a mighty multitude was quickly drawing near. But as they prayed for deliverance, the victory would begin. For when we call upon the Lord, we summon all of heaven. Pray on, for you are who the Lord is looking for. Pray on, for this will tear those mighty strongholds down. Stay on your knees, for this is where the battle is.
Yes, my Lord.
Very soon you win the victory. Pray on. When Daniel faced the lions for worshiping the Lord, it seemed there was no hope at all for what would be in store. But when we stand on holy ground, our smallest prayer is heard. Instead of on our circumstance, our eyes are on the Lord. So pray on, for you are who the Lord is looking for. Pray on, for this will tear those mighty strongholds down. Stay on your knees, for this is where the battle is won. There's no better place for you to be. Pray on. When your questions go unanswered and your prayers may seem in vain, they don't seem to make a difference. They don't seem to make a change. Just to rest assured, God knows your needs and He hears each time you pray. Your prayers are reaching heaven and the answers on the way. So pray on, for you are who the Lord is looking for. Pray on, tear those mighty strongholds down. Stay on your knees, for this is where the battle is won. There's no better place for you to be than seeking the Father prayerfully. Very soon you win the victory. Pray on. Pray on. Amen.
Tonight, what I'm about to share with you is something of a personal nature. It was 1997, while I'd been working at the National Housing Trust in Jamaica. I was leaving work one Friday evening. At that time, I was living with some of my friends. There were 5 of us living as friends. We were living like brothers in a 2-bedroom house. So you can imagine we were like bunkmates. And it was my week to cook. So as I got off the bus, I realized it was getting close to the Sabbath. So I decided that I wanted to rush to get home. So I said, let me take this shortcut. And I don't know how many of you know Spanish now. But if you don't, I will tell you, it is not necessarily the nicest place in the world.
Well.
And as I got off the bus and I was dressed in my blue blazers with my gold buttons, my tie, looking really sharp.
Rapper. Yes.
That was not the norm for somebody living in Jamaica and taking bus. So as I decided to take the shortcut and I'm walking through it, a young man probably 3 years my seat, a minimum of 3 years my senior at that time, approached me and said, Elder, do something for me. Leave something with me. And as he said that, I had no money. And as I thought about it, I said, you know what? I turned to him and I said, I don't have any money. But what I do have is some lunch tickets that my company gives us to purchase lunch. If you come with me, I will go to stop at the KFC, the Kentucky Fried Chicken for those who don't know it.
Yeah.
And I will purchase something for you so you can have something to eat.
Amen.
He walked with me. At first he had a puzzling look, but he walked with me. And as we walked over there, I asked him a few questions and we talked a little. I got there and I purchased a nice, what you call a big deal for him at that time.
Yeah.
And as we came out, I stood outside and decided to have a conversation with him. And it was then, right there, that he said to me, you know what? I was about to rob you. And he pulled back his shirt. And as he pulled back his shirt, he showed me the handle of his gun. And he said, I was about to rob you and take what you have. But your reaction to me, it totally crippled and paralyzed me. I could not move myself to rob you. And I said to him, and he went on and he said, you know what? I just came from prison a few days ago. And I don't have anywhere to live. I don't have any food, I have nothing. But some friends of mine that I met while I was in prison gave me a hookup. And I checked the hookup and they gave me a gun and say, you know, go put in some work. You can do something and make some money. And I stood there with him. I think at that time I was not more than 23. And I said to him, listen, we are going to church tomorrow. We go to church at Spanish Town Seventh-day Adventist Church on the Brunswick Avenue.
Thank you, Jesus.
Come and join us down there. Just join us. And the next morning he came.
Wow.
And he was there, and I told my brothers what happened, and I didn't tell him about the gun because I didn't want them to be fearful.
Yes.
So he came and he was there with them, and he had lunch with us, and he felt the fellowship. And he came back 2 other weeks.
Oh my Lord.
And after that he said to me, you know what, Antonio, I'm going home to my grandmother. And I'm planning to continue to go to church.
Praise God.
You see, that is the way it is with our Christian life.
Amen. I love that.
If I had become fearful, if I had pulled back and I stuck my nose up in the air, and I behaved like I was better than him, I would not be here today.
Oh Lord.
But the Holy Spirit has a way of working on our hearts.
Yes. Amen.
And working on us as men. So that we can do His bidding.
Amen.
So as we start today, let me really pray.
Yes.
Dear Lord, as we're about to go through this, I pray that you will let your people hear your word through me.
Amen.
Remove self, remove me, a sinful sinner, from this.
Yes.
Allow your people to hear nothing but your words coming from my mouth.
Yes.
Lord, use me as a tool
We pray.
to deliver to your people.
Oh,
I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
My beloved brothers and sisters, if I had reacted with hate, or fear, or pride, I would not be here today.
My Lord.
You see, the devil is constantly weeding, plotting, putting plans together to take our lives.
Yes.
He's constantly trying to find ways to destroy us.
True.
But you know what? I thank God that more than anything else, I serve a mighty Savior.
Yes. Amen. He's in the world today.
We're having some technical difficulties, so I'll go with this one. I serve a mighty Savior.
You know, it says, my Lord is my rock and my salvation. My Lord is my fortress, and the one who rescued me. My God, my rock, and my strength, in whom I trust and take refuge. My shield, my horn of salvation, my high tower, my stronghold. So no matter what is going on, no matter where we are, we can take solace in the fact that God is there with us.
Amen. Amen.
You see, the Lord declared that we should not fear.
Right. Amen.
There's a song that says, the Lord is a shelter in the time of storm. Secure whatever.
Maybe tide. A shelter.
A shelter
In the time of storm. Yes. Love it.
When I think of those words, I'm inclined to say that with everything that I've gone through in my life, I know that indeed I've been blessed to be under that shelter.
Yes.
Because my storms have been many.
Amen.
And I know that there's no difference between the one sitting here and myself. But what I do know is that no matter what is going on, my God has my back.
Yes.
My brothers and sisters, it's not by chance or that in the Bible, the word fear not appears over 365 times.
Yes.
Let me repeat that.
Amen.
The word fear not appears over 365 times in the Bible.
Amen.
That is saying God reminds us at least once per day to fear not.
Amen.
Can you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It must have some significant importance.
Amen.
Why God found it that in His Word He had to repeat it so many times.
Yes.
Fear not.
Amen.
The phrase fear not first appeared in Genesis 15 verse 1. And the last place it is in Revelation 1 verse 17. Where Jesus says, fear not, I am the first and the last. Fear is dead to us, to our physical. What we don't realize is that fear is dead. It's deadly to our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When we think about what happens when we feel fearful, it is funny. You scientists, they will tell you that fear is a natural human reaction to any external stimulant that might seem dangerous.
Yes. True.
So they will say it is our body's natural defense trigger that's taking place.
Yes.
But you know what? Our God has defined logic over and over.
Amen. Amen.
We serve a God who is illogical. Who He defines the laws of physics and nature.
Yes, sir.
So if we are His children and He's telling us, fear not,
Yes.
then we should fear not.
Amen.
His word, through the Bible, we have seen evidence over and over where God has been true, where He has defined logic. I was talking about a God that has shut the mouth of a lion. A God that has made His kids, 3 little Hebrew boys fireproof. I'm talking about a God that fed His people while they were in the wilderness for 40 years. I'm talking about a God who has delivered His people time and time again. I'm talking about a God that delivered His people from Pharaoh.
Amen.
Fear not.
Amen.
What a powerful word.
Amen.
Oh my gosh. When I think of all the times that before I understood the true nature of that term, what I have done. I remember a few years ago, I was working at one of the 5th largest hospital district in in Broward County.
Yes.
And I had a manager that for whatsoever reason, every day I worked in a highly intense position
Yes.
where anytime anything goes wrong, it affects entire hospital system.
Wow.
So he would come to me and he's like, Antonio, you're this close to being fired.
Wow.
On a daily basis, every time something goes wrong, you're this close to be getting fired.
Wow.
And for me, I didn't realize it at that time because I'm thinking I need to feed my family. I need to take care of my kids.
Yes.
I need to hold on to this job.
Right.
Because if I don't and he fired me, I have no idea how the mortgage will be paid. I have no clue what is going on. And you know what? One day, one of my co-workers said to me, do you know, every time he says that to you, you tremble. And then he laughs about it and go behind your back and make joke.
Oh my Lord.
And he went on doing this for a while. And one day, I could not take it anymore. And I said to him, you know what? If you're going to fire me, fire me.
Amen.
I'm a professional and I'm doing my job.
Amen.
So if you're not going to fire me, leave me alone and let me do my job.
Yes,
And it was at that point that he said to me, he smiled and he looked at me and he said, I have been waiting for months for you to stand up for yourself. Because the thing is, you're a valuable part of this team and you don't seem to know it.
Wow. My Lord.
It's the same way we are
Amen.
as Christians.
Well,
We are a valuable part of God's team,
Yes.
of the army of the Lord.
Yes.
And we have enlisted and we don't understand the value that we hold, the position we hold, because victory has already been assured.
Yes. Amen. Strong point.
Fear not.
Amen.
Fear not.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Good one.
Amen.
Yes,
The
sir.
Christian walk is like that.
Yes.
We have seen it.
Mm.
Even in the book of Matthew, we have seen where this gentleman walked with Christ for 3.5 years.
Yes.
He witnessed Christ's miracle. He walked on water until he lost faith and sank. And yet still, that man out of fear denied Christ not once, not
Wow.
twice, but 3 times.
Yes. Lord.
Fear is not of God.
No.
Amen.
Fear is a device of the devil that is used to enslave us spiritually.
Well,
Amen.
my Lord.
If we would but let go of our fear
Yes.
in faith to God,
Amen.
miracles would happen.
Amen.
Mountains would be moved.
Preach it.
Amen.
Fear not.
Amen.
One of the word that God repeated over 365 times in the Bible. He has
Amen.
declared to his children, fear not.
Amen. Thank you.
O Christian, awake. Tis the master's command. With helmet and shield and sword in thy hand.
Yes.
Meet the bold tempter. Go fearless, go. Then stand like the brave with thy face to the foe.
Amen.
Stand like the brave.
Brave.
Stand like the brave.
Yes.
Stand like the brave with thy face to the foe.
Bless the Lord.
That is all God is asking of us. That is all it is.
Yes.
That's the complete summary of what his expectations are for us.
Amen.
To have faith, to stand like a brave.
Yes.
Yes, my beloved, we must stand like a brave. Stand and face the foe.
Right.
You know, I love history. And having not grown up with my paternal family, I wanted to find out more about the name Anderson. And as I researched, I came across something, Pastor. The Anderson family crest.
All right.
And when I looked at the Anderson family crest and viewed it through history, the Anderson family crest has in it, stand sure. And when I look at the Anderson family crest and I'm thinking, if these men who are martyr men, believe in standing sure, in other words, never back down.
Right.
In other words, stand and face the foe. Well, you need to understand first that the Anderson tribe that did that, the clan Anderson, they were warriors. They came from a long line of soldiers. And they believed that part of their creed was to never retaliate, never back down, never surrender. You see, the Lord, when he says, fear not, he's also telling us to stand sure.
Yes. Amen.
And if people, human beings, can come up with that as their members of their family, to tell them to stand sure, what should we do as children of God, as children of the Most High, who has already assured us, fear not, stand sure, no retreat, no surrender.
Amen. I love that.
When we decided, and I'll just remind you, because I'm sure you got this when you got baptized, that when you got baptized and you decided to take Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, you enlisted in the army of the Lord.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You were fitted with the sword of His word.
Right.
You were wrapped with His bulletproof armor of the blood.
Yes.
And you were issued the shield of the Holy Spirit.
Yes, sir.
And you are prepared for war.
Amen.
So fear not.
Yes, sir.
Victory is already assured.
Amen. 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 Amen.
In John 14 verse 6, Jesus said, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one cometh to the Father but through me. Fear not. So once we have accepted Jesus, we are already on the pathway to the Father.
Amen.
We have a direct connection with the Father.
Word.
I've seen where the Lord has used a little boy to slay a giant. He has told us so much. He has put a king who was weak, who was a weakling, to rule his nation. To become a strong man of stature. Who got so confident that he forgot from whence his power came. So God, when God tells us, fear not, He is assuring us that He has our back.
Amen. 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 Yes.
He said in Matthew 8, verse 26, He said, why are you afraid, ye man of little faith? There are many times in our lives when, for whatsoever reason, we become fearful because we are detached from the connection with God that we should have.
Right. True.
Can you imagine what you would accomplish if you would get total surrender to God?
Amen.
Can you imagine what would happen if day by day you stayed with God? You know, one of my favorite songs, Pastor, and I drill this one in my family's head. Day by day, and with each passing moment, strength I find to meet my Savior here. My trials here. Just in Him, my Father's wise restored. I have no cause for worry or for fear.
Yes. My protection.
My protection.
Yes. My Lord.
God, I remember when that same time when I was going through all of what I was going through, my mom came to visit. And she gave me a gift. That's a plaque that says, no weapon
formed
against me
shall prosper. Amen. Yes.
Pastor, as I put that on my desk,
Yes, Lord.
every time that he came and something happened, I would look over on it and I would smile. Because I would say, no weapon that form against me shall prosper. So I had no fear.
Amen. Yes.
I remember being there. And I will share, I'll just share this one last piece with you. I remember that there was this gentleman, he's someone who likes nobody as long as you're not of his ethnicity. Especially when you are a shade dark like mine.
Oh, Lord.
And he made it known that he did not want me there. And he tried everything to get rid of me. He would walk around and he'd tell him, don't put him on any project. And I remember when one day, when it was too much, I couldn't take it anymore. I went in the bathroom and I locked the door and I cried and I prayed. And I remember one day I said, Lord, I can't take this anymore. Remove him from my path.
Wow.
I remember the Friday I went home and the Monday I came back. But when I came back to work, I saw him come in the building and he looked shaken. He looked like over the weekend he aged 10 years. And I was wondering what's going on with this man.
Well.
And as I discussed what was going on and I found out that out of nowhere his mother had a diabetes coma. Nobody knew that she was even diabetic.
Wow.
And he left me alone for a few months.
Yes, sir.
Because at first I'm like, no, that had nothing to do with me. That's just coincidental.
Mercy.
And he left me alone for a few months. And as his mom got better, he came back on me again. And he started again. And this time it was worse.
Wow.
Because he had gotten some power. And I remember I was supposed to get a promotion. And I applied for the job. And when I applied for the job, another person who was there much longer than me but wasn't qualified for the position. I was qualified for the position and I knew my work. He decided that I could not get it. I passed the interview, the guy failed it, but he said I could not get it because the guy was there before me and he went above my boss' head. And when they went and they said, no, we can't give this guy because it's an HR issue. Antonio is more qualified.
Wow.
So you know what they did? They cut it and they gave me a lateral movement in the position. Yes. So I end up doing the same job with no rate, no pay increase. And I said, and I took it and I smiled. And I did that job for 3 years. And then one day I went back. And I started praying again because this time he was trying to get me fired out of the position. And I prayed for God to do something to step in because I couldn't do anything.
Amen.
And he went home and in 2 weeks he came back and he could hardly walk or see. He had a diabetic stroke. And you know what I learned? I learned 2 things from that experience. One, the word that says, touch not the Lord Almighty. It's true.
Yes, do his prophets no harm.
And I learned another thing. I had to be careful what I prayed for.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm telling you, that experience has taught me something.
Amen.
Fear not.
Amen. Fear not.
And I believe that if that could happen for me,
yes,
a sinner from Central Jamaica,
well, my Lord.
I know the saints like you that have not done the things I've done.
Mercy.
That God has a lot more in store for you. So when he says, fear not, you can take it to pay the mortgage.
Amen.
When he says, fear not,
yes,
that marriage will be fixed.
sure.
When he says, fear not, you're secure in that position that you're in at work.
Yes.
Or he'll provide one better for you.
Amen.
Fear not,
Good one.
because you are the Lord's anointed.
Thank you.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Praise
And if you believe that that is true, And if you acknowledge that the Lord has blessed you, and you believe the word, fear not, is your creed that you're going to move from today forward with, knowing in faith that the Lord has you covered.
Hallelujah.
Raise your hands.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
My wife can tell you,
Yes.
Amen.
while I was doing my MBA, I had a professor, and no matter what I did, she would proofread my work, and it was perfect. But this professor, before the class, he went on the LinkedIn to check my profile, and he recognized that who I was, and there was nothing that I could do to get a good grade in that class. But you know what? I graduated with a 3.94 GPA. So guess what? Fear not,
Yes.
for you are the Lord's anointed.
Amen. Good one.
So,
Yes, sir.
you know, as we close tonight,
Yes.
I'm going to leave one thing with you.
All right.
The Lord has reminded us over 365 times that He has our back.
Yes.
And once we have decided to walk with Him, we're covered
Amen.
by His blood.
Yes.
Yeah, the Bible says, so God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. And it further tells us that yet while we were sinners,
Yes.
Christ died
Died
for us.
Amen.
And if that love is not the greatest definition or experience or presentation or exhibition of love
Well,
that you have ever
nothing
seen,
is.
nothing, love
Amen.
does not exist.
Amen. True thing.
And if God, that same God, is telling you, fear not.
Yes.
Well, me as a simple, humble vessel, mouthpiece to which I'm hoping He's speaking tonight,
Yes.
will tell you, fear not.